Shields up, Iron Breakers. Workan here coming at you with another video, and today we're going to be talking about Anthem. Now, I would like to apologize for the audio in advance because I'm in my home setup right now, and I know that the audio is not as good as it is in the office, and also I am sick, so my voice isn't going to get much better than this. But anyway, there's been a server-side update in Anthem, which means you don't actually have to download a patch, which updated the loot situation in the game significantly. I'm going to be reading you guys the change that's on the official website, and here's what it says. In the latest server-side update, we've made some notable changes to the loot drop in specific scenarios, which will take effect immediately in a server-side tuning update, which means that you don't need to download anything. These changes include Masterwork and Legendary drop rates have been increased for Grandmaster 2 and Grandmaster 3 difficulty levels. Masterwork Legendary drop rates have been increased for harder enemies at all difficulty levels, which includes Legendary Ancient Ash Titans, Elite Ancient Ash Titans, Legendary Fury, Legendary Ursix, and Legendary Luminary. Now, I have to say that from a standpoint of a change in the game, this, in my opinion, is definitely the right direction to move the game into, because this actually gives players a significant reason to actually go into Grandmaster 2 now that they have the relative power to go in there. However, it does mean that players will need to be significantly better at the game, because I've seen a lot of people playing in Grandmaster 2 today that, yeah, it was not really a good experience. What's happening is that everybody is jumping into Grandmaster 2 right now, which means that I will probably try to work on a couple of tips for people jumping from Grandmaster 1 to Grandmaster 2 to put up later during the weekend. But overall, I think that this would be a very good change. Now, unfortunately, I did hold a live stream earlier, which is what I had planned to leave up to inform you guys that there had been changes in the loot update, but I was extremely unlucky during the live stream, and I felt like it didn't properly represent the change. I only had enough time to do like 3 runs anyway, so it's not really a representative sample, because basically 3 runs is not that much in the grand scheme of things, and I started getting salty because I was being really unlucky. But some of the people that were running with me did report to me that they were getting legendaries, and I've taken a quick glance at Reddit, and I've seen some people report getting more legendaries there as well. So I'm going to assume that the change is in fact in effect, and I will be testing it myself further throughout the weekend with a bigger sample size than just 3 runs. And I know I should have run more, but I simply didn't have the time, and at the same time I was sick, and I started getting salty, and that's why basically at the end of the live stream I even apologized for it. And again, I'm sorry. The live stream is still up. It is, however, unlisted, so if you want to check out what that live stream was like, you can actually see it. It's in the Anthem playlist. I'm not trying to hide it or anything. It's just, I just felt like it wasn't an accurate representation of what had been updated in the game. So I'm going to be testing it out further, and I'll be trying to put up a video of tips for Grandmaster 2, so that now that we actually have a reason to engage in Grandmaster 2 difficulty, there is a reason for me to actually put out a tips video, so that more people can watch that and hopefully become a little bit more proficient at that difficulty, because right now we do have a lot of players jumping into Grandmaster 2, and I think they're being met with a difficulty that they weren't really expecting. And at the same time, there's still a lot of people jumping into the Heart of Rage, doing the first 2 chests, and then leaving. And I cannot emphasize how bad that is, because what ends up happening is that some people don't leave, some people stay in that run, and then other people try to queue into the instance, and they just get put up in the final boss. And it's just really sucky. Like, seriously, if you go into a stronghold, at least try to go all the way, okay? So anyway, that is going to be it for this video. Just wanted to update you guys on the loot situation. I'll report back once I get more loot under my belt, basically. But for now, that's going to be it. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit it up with a like button. If you guys are new here and you like the stuff that I do, consider subscribing, hitting the bell notification icon, the usual stuff. Comments and feedback in the comment section down below. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.